and girls. I'm back in my family room again. Way too wet to be outside today. And I forgot to mention when we did our calendar time that it's Brown Week this week. So I wore my shirt that has a little bit of light brown. It has light brown and white stripes, and they kind of make a pattern. Light brown, white, light brown, white. You might have a pattern on one of your shirts or on some of your socks. Today, we're going to read this book. It's pretty silly, but I think you all will like it. It's called If You Give a Moose a Muffin, and it's by Laura Joff Numeroff, and the pictures are by Felicia Bond. Do you see any brown on the cover of the book? That's right. The moose is brown, and the muffins are brown, and even the wood floor is brown. All righty. If you give a moose a muffin, he'll want some jam to go with it. Do you know what jam is? It's another word for jelly. It's a little bit different than jelly, but pretty much the same. So you'll bring some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another, and another, and another. That's a lot of muffins. When they're all gone, he'll ask you to make more. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. Then he'll want to go with you. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. So that our weather right now has been a little chilly. So you see the child is putting on a sweater. And now the moose wants a sweater too. Let's see what happens. When he gets the sweater on, he'll notice that one of the buttons is loose. He'll ask for a needle and thread, and he'll start sewing. The button will remind him of the puppets his grandmother used to make. So he'll ask for some old socks, and he'll make sock puppets. I don't know if you've ever seen sock puppets, but they are fun. If you ever have some old socks around your house, maybe you can make them with your grown-up. When they're done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. So he has on his red sweater still, and now he has two sock puppets, one on each hand. He'll need some cardboard and paints. Then he'll ask you to help make the scenery. So the scenery will be like the background for the puppet show. Let's see what they do. That was smart. They put some newspapers down so they didn't make a mess on the floor. When the scenery is finished, he'll get behind the couch, but his antlers will still stick out. So they made a very fancy background. And the moose is trying to hide behind the couch to do the puppet show, but look, antlers. So he'll ask for something to cover them up. You'll bring him a sheet from your bed. When he sees the sheet, he'll remember that he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. And he'll try it on and shout, "Boo!" It'll scare him so much he'll knock over the paints. Oh no. Look at his sheet. He got paints on this sheet. So he'll use the sheet to clean up the mess. And then he'll ask for some soap to wash it out. Well, that worked out. He got it all clean with the soap. That was good. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. He'll go outside and put it on the clothesline. Now, I don't know if you all have a clothesline at your house. I don't have one at my house. But when I was a little girl, my mom had one for a little while, and my grandma had one. And it was like a string in the yard that you could hang laundry on to dry. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. So you see the little blue blackberries growing on the bush? Seeing the blackberries will remind him of her jam, and he'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him the jam, he'll want a muffin to go with it. That's a silly book, isn't it? But I love it. I have a few books like this. I have one that's if you give a pig a pancake, or if you take a mouse to the movies. And they're kind of the same kind of book, where you start, the animal in it starts out with something and then moves to lots of other things. And at the end, they end up right back where they started. He started with the muffin, and he's ending wanting a muffin, even though he did so many things in between. Well, that's kind of silly. I hope you all have lots of fun today. I hope you find some fun things that you can do inside. The moose found some fun things to do, but some messy things. So try not to be so messy when you do your fun things. But have lots of fun. And I look forward to seeing you back on Friday when we do our calendar time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.